Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel, please do, and do not forget turn on notifications because I'm here every day. Okay, in this lesson we will continue model metadata type and client-side validations. Previous lesson I mentioned about fluent validation, but I changed my mind. I'm going to make another playlist for fluent validation. For future, it is going to be a little bit long. That's why I changed my mind for now. Alright, let's continue model data type first. Let's get back our validation controller and models. If you remember our previous lesson, this is our entity, right? And according to our previous lesson, especially solid principles, the first one is single responsibility. So um, we are using this class, this object for more than one purpose. So first one is, let's add it here. First one is this class is an entity. So what is the entity? Entity is keeps our properties located in, for example, database, right? Yep. Let's let's talk about the second mission, second duty of this class. This class is, or this class demonstrate results to user. Okay, which is we are using V models for this purpose. And the third is we add validation. This class contains validations. As you can see, we add three different duty to this class. So let's make it let's make it three different class, three different object, the one for entity, the other for vModel, and the third one is going to be validations. Okay, and after that I'm going to show you how we are using model metadata type. Okay, let's keep entities here. Let's go to vModel section. I'm going to add a vModel here now. Let's add a class. So this is company, right? Company list vModel. Alright. Let's go back our company. Let's copy all of them. Let's delete all validations. Okay. So what kind of data we would like to return to the user? For example, company name, address, phone and email is okay. Employee count, just imagine this employee count is a kind of in-application calculation, so we don't need to return these data to the user, so I'm going to delete it. So this is our vModel. We are returning 4 property to the user, and this is our vModel. Okay, we're going to use this vModel while we're creating our action methods or algorithm, whatever we would like to do it. The company entity is just for making a connection to our databases. Alright, now we separate these two duty, and now the last one, I'm going to create another folder here, validations. Alright, let's add another class here, company validations. Company validations, company validation, company validator. It's much better, I guess. Alright, let's go back our company, copy all of them, get back, company validator. Okay, which property has validation? 1, 2, 3. Let's delete this phone and let's delete. Okay, it's a little bit confusing. Let's make this separate. Make this also perfect. Employee count. Okay, we have three different property has validation, so we can keep them here. All right, perfect. Should I add anything else? Let me have a look. Should I add anything else? Okay, let's go to our company. No, not company. Yeah, we need to delete those informations. So we don't need to use anything else in our entity anymore. Perfect. All we need to do, guys, adding our validation, by the way, we always need to use vModels. Yep. So we're going to add here model metadata type of. It is asking us a type here, type of, let's say company validator. Perfect. All done. Now we need to use in our controller, instead of company, we need to use company list vModel, for example. Just okay. All right. Perfect. Let's go to our view and change our model. Company list vModel. Let's delete it. And we don't need employee count anymore. Okay. Actually, we gave a wrong name. We should give company creative view model, but it's not important. It's an example. You understand what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not gonna change and waste our time for nothing. I'm not gonna make it. Okay. All right, it's working all of them. I guess I'm gonna put a breakpoint here, and let's run our application. Let's see uh, our data annotation. Is it going to work or not? Waiting. Okay, let's make it. Let's minimize it. Let's view in browser. Let's send the data. F11. Let's have a look. The return is false. Invalid, valid, invalid, invalid. Perfect. I guess it is working. Let's continue. See the error messages? Error messages. Yep. Here we go. We have our error messages in our hands right now. Okay. Perfect. I assume you understand how we are using model metadata type. So as a result, we have, let me have a look again. We have three different class in our hands. First one is the entity, okay, and it is keep our properties as it is. List vModel, we are using this vModel to get interact with the user. Okay, so that's why we are adding our model meta type here. And this company validator only keeps the validation related properties. Perfect. I assume you understand how we are using model metadata type. Now I'm going to show you how we can do client-side validation. As you can see, all of our examples, or all of my examples, validation worked. How can I say? Validation worked once I click the send button, and it is actually sent to the server, and we catch it with in model state property in our action. All right. So now I'm going to make some adjustment in our view, in our HTML file, and we are able to catch the error messages just before send the data to the server. All right. Let's go back our shared folder. Where is my layout? Okay. As you can see, we have validation script partial file here. We have two scripts here, guys, and they helps us activate client-side validation. But I'm gonna keep them here. I'm not gonna copy and paste anywhere else. Let's go back our layout. We're going to initialize these two scripts on our layout page, but only where we need to use it. Okay. So we are using, as you can see at the bottom of page, it came automatically once you create an application, an MVC application in your layout CSHTML file. Okay, it helps run render a section, which is called scripts. Okay, in your random pages. Okay, now I'm going to show how we're able to use it. Let's go create company page. Okay, now I'm going to create a section here. Okay, name is scripts. Okay, I create a section, name is script, and my layout page render a section which is called scripts. If I add my scripts here, you can copy and paste, by the way, here. Okay, you can copy and paste. Those two scripts will be worked just um, just here, just like here. Okay, why we are using this render section, by the way, if we add these two script just normally using without section like this, it is going to be add to our render body. Okay, here, but these two script has to run just after my jQuery. Okay, so that's why we adding our render section here, and we going to fill this render section adding our scripts here. But there is another way to call these scripts because we have a shared validation script partial. Okay, so we are using HTML helper here. Await partial async, and I'm going to call my validation script partial. As you can see, our partial async asking us a partial view name as a string. Okay, so I'm going to edit here, and should I add this? Let's leave it like that, and if we get any error, we're going to add, we can fill with the sign here. Okay, let's leave it like that. Okay, anything else should I add? We add our script here. Our layout has render section as usual. Perfect. Let's run the application and see our form. How is it going to work? All right, let's right click on create company and view in browser. Perfect. All right, guys, where is my validation controller? Okay, I'm gonna put breakpoint here. Once I click send button, if we stop by this breakpoint, our client side validation, it means our client side validation is not working. But if we didn't get any interruption here, so it means it is working. Okay, let's click the send. As you can see, we received error messages, but this send didn't send the request to our controller. Okay, let's try to add something. It is gone automatically, right? Let's add something more. It is gone automatically again. Let's try to, as you can see, it is telling us I need an email, right? I add something, a wrong format, and it is telling us please input valid email address, which is comes from automatically from our data annotation messages, because we didn't assign any. No, this is our error messages, right? Let me have a look quickly. I guess I confused a little bit. Let me have a look. Yeah, perfect. This is email address and required. This is our error messages. Okay, no problem. This is how it's working, guys. If it's empty, required is working. Okay, I need an email. And if it's wrong format, please input valid email address is working, but it is working just before send a request. All right. Let's have a look our inspect. Okay, let's have a look our inspect and let's try to bypass our validation. Okay, where is our, no, let's inspect. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Perfect. Okay, where is our form? This is our form. Okay, this is our company name. Okay, let's go to email. Where is the email? This is the email, right? Okay. Text enter field. No, this is the span. Okay, this is the email. Okay, let's have a look our validations. Data value true. Yeah, data value email. Please input valid email address. This is the data value for email. Data value for required. I need an email. Okay, so type is email as well. So that's why it's working. That's why our client-side validation working here, because the validation at in our HTML file. All right, perfect. I assume you understand how client-side validation is working. Once you bypass your validation using inspect, I did our previous lesson. Now our server-side validation initialized and catch the error and keep our database clean, guys. Perfect. I assume you understand how we are using metadata types and client-side validation. Now I'm going to finish this lesson here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any question, please drop comment below the video and crush the like button. I will be really appreciated. It really motivates me. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.